Hi there, this is a short video on how to fully define an assembly, and this is the tutorial that you will have hopefully done as part of your SolidWorks learning, and most people get it pretty right, but commonly what I find is that there's a couple of things here that aren't fully defined. So if we look down here, once we've talked about this a lot with sketches, that they need to be fully defined, and an assembly is the same sort of thing. So it says under defined down here, and yet mostly this is defined. Nothing much moves around. It's all pretty well fixed, and it's fixed to the origin, so that's all done well. But if we zoom in here, we can see that this can spin, which whilst it probably doesn't really matter, it might as well be locked down. So if I click on there and hold the control key down and some other parallel surface, make that parallel, that's now fully defined. And for your assessment assembly for the anti-vibration mount, we ask you to locate the cast mount, but with the tri-load part on it, parallel to the base. So that's a way of doing that, and that way it stops it spinning around. So the other end on this is the same. We could locate that, but I'm not going to bother. Well, actually I will, because if I do that, well, then I'll be able to show you this fully defined. So once again, just another parallel surface, make it a parallel mate. That's now fully defined. However, there's one that's a little bit tricky, and that's this shaft here. And if we have a look at it, we can see that we can actually spin it. And for your neoprene bushes, for for DE4301, it wouldn't really matter if they weren't fully defined, but it's not that hard to do, so we might as well do it. So if we have a look here, we can see the mates, and that's the one that we're probably going to have to deal to. So it's concentric 2, this one here. If we edit that, what we can see here is we've got, for a concentric mate, we've got an option to lock the rotation. So if I tick that, we'll ditch that, tick on that, and now voila, we're fully defined. So that's the goal when you're putting an assembly together, to reach that point. So hopefully that's been useful, and I look forward to seeing lots of fully defined assemblies coming in for assessment. Cheers.